Unknown artist draws Pokemon.
Are you ready? Here we go. Spin, spin, spin. Who's it gonna be? Let's kick it off in a good way. Episode 2. Here we go. Nidorina, easy. Everyone knows what Nidorina looks like. Let's go. Let's go. Who the heck is that Pokemon? Alright, and we're back. Episode 2. We're on episode 2. I mean, okay. Alright, now listen, okay? This series is called a non-artist. Alright? So I don't want to hear any flack about this particular illustration because I stand by this. That's right. I said it. I stand by it. Oh no, it's so I couldn't remember what it looked like. Okay, I had a vague idea what it looked like. I couldn't remember. I remembered like, oh my gosh, it's so bad watching it back. I do these like voiceovers while I'm watching it. It's so bad. It's so bad. Okay, so I it's bad. All right, I drew fat feet, stump hands, wild ears. I didn't give her a face like she's supposed to have a face. I messed up her spikes. I messed up her tail. Her eyes actually aren't bad. All right, we'll see that in a second. Her eyes are not bad. I don't know why I gave her a dragon belly. Yeah, look at what is that? I don't know what. I don't know where I got that. All right, that I made that up, but but it's oh no. Yeah, let's see it. And I make it little touch-ups. Look at me. Try to make it work. No, it doesn't work, brother. Doesn't work. Show us the comparison. Bring it out. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm scared. I'm scared. Here we go. Come on, guys. Come on. Well, it sure ain't Nidorina. I'll tell you that. All right, we got a roll. Here we go. Or spin or whatever. It's gonna be a little bit of a Mankey. It's Mankey. Tell me, who is that Pokemon? All right, we're back in the swing of things. We don't talk about the Nidorina. We just focus on the here and the now. This is Mankey. All right, I gotta say it. I have to say it that this is Mankey. Now you guys might be thinking the silhouette didn't quite match Mankey, but watch this. Look at the process here. See those little spikes of fur? Mankey. See that face? Mankey. The nose? Mankey. The hands and the legs? Not so much. I do some work. All right. I'm sort of iterating, right? It's an iterative process. First, I kind of draw placeholders, and then I refine. You have to refine your art, all right? And as a non-artist, I have to refine even more than if I were actually an artist. Because most artists would have their lines down pat, and I do not. Interesting piece of anatomy, if you look at the Mankey's left leg, or our right leg, you'll see that his knee is pointed a different direction than his foot is, and that's because Mankey can actually rotate his ankles and shins without rotating the rest of his leg. It's true. He's like one of those little action figures that can just spin around. Okay, listen, I don't know anatomy. Okay, I don't know how a Mankey would work. I don't know how this balloon that I created functions as a rigid body, and I don't know how those hands would punch people, you know, which Mankeys are known to do. But here's the Mankey. Let's see it. Boom. Perfect. 1-to-1. Everything's right. Nope, stop. Everything is right. Fight me. It's like kind of Mankey. Little. All right, let's spin this wheel. And we're gonna get next Pokemon. Oh, is it gonna be a little Oh, it's a Meowth. Meowth, let's go. Meowth, that Meowmon. Okay, so full disclosure, I was going to do a bit where I meow this whole review, but it was really, really annoying. I mean, I know I don't have like the best radio voice anyway, but trust me when I say the meow cut was super bad. Okay, so I just want good gracious going into this, you know, I saved you. You're welcome. Okay, you're welcome. Now, this, I think actually I did a pretty good job on Meowth. I think the biggest problem I had was the line weight. Now, if you're a non-artist like me, you might not know about line weight. Line weight is the thickness of your lines. All right, and Pokemon art has very thin black lines and relies more on color. And I don't know why, but for Meowth, I had my brush turned up like really high. And he's got really thick lines. But as far as the design goes, I mean, it's not bad. I even included the whiskers and got all of them right. That's right. Spoilers. We'll see it at the end. I got all the whiskers right. I got the coin. I got the face. I got the Meowth. I said Meowth. I got the mouth. All right. I kind of nailed this one. All right. This was pretty good. The line weight really throws it off. The line weight makes it not so great. But, you know, a room for improvement. Make sure that my brush is always on the right setting. There's no way I'll actually do that, and I'm sure that this will happen again sometime. But look, I mean, look at him. Look at him. That's a Meowth. That's a great Meowth. Come on, let's bring up the comparison. Let's see it. Boom. Look at those whiskers. Look at the tail. That's the Meowth. I win. I did it. It's Meowth. And we've got another Pokemon. Let's spin. We're spinning. We're spinning. Slowbro. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be Slowbro. I want it known that this is not my second time trying to record this commentary. 100% it's not. So anything that says otherwise is a rumor, is AI, I don't know. But it's not true. This is my first time. I nail everything the first time because I am a perfect video editor. Slowbro is a potato, all right? He's a big potato with ears, arms, legs, and a weird conch shell, sentient beast that looks kind of like an ice cream swirl, right? And that's all he is. He has very few features. And so you really can't mess that up, right? That being said, I managed to mess it up. First off, I want it known that these eyes were a placeholder, all right? I just thought it was funny as I was drawing. I didn't ever mean for these eyes to be his real eyes. But for some reason during the process, I never fixed his eyes. I never corrected it. I don't know why. I could not tell you. I didn't think about it. It slipped my mind entirely. I knew that there was something weird about his mouth, but I couldn't quite nail it. And the whole time I was looking at his legs, I was like, what is wrong with these legs? These legs are so odd. But you know what? I went ahead with it. I called it. Now you might be wondering, how did I paint the eyes without seeing the expression? And I don't know. I don't know. I did not realize the eyes were wrong until literally editing this video and putting it in the timeline. I was like, I fixed these at some point, right? I make them face the camera? Nope. Never did. Never do. That's his expression. That's my Slowbro. Check it out. Wow. Oh, man. We're spinning. We're spinning. The wheel is spinning. The wheel is slowing. Oh my gosh, it's Electrode. Guys, it's Electrode. We might actually do it. We might actually do it. This one's easy. It's just a circle. Let's go. Is that Pokemon? And we got Electrode. Now, Electrode is super easy to do if you can draw a circle, which I can't. You'll see here kind of demonstrated my difficulty in drawing a circle. Eventually, I just kind of ended up on this weird oval, almost an onion shape. But I was like, it's close enough. One of the rules I have for this little challenge of mine is that I don't want to do predetermined shapes, right? Obviously, Photoshop has a really good circle editor where you can just put in a line circle. And it's super easy and very, very good and very functional, right? And I know I could have done that, but the point of the challenge is for me to try to draw the Pokemon. And I don't feel like using the circle tool would be me drawing it. I feel like that would be Photoshop giving me an assist, and I don't want that. I don't want the assist. So this is my Electrode, and I stand by it, even though it's a potato. Now, we'll notice that I got the coloring right? White on top, red on bottom. I even got the expression right. I didn't really get the eyebrows right. The eyebrows are kind of messed up, but they were close enough. But as we're drawing, you may see that I might have forgotten a major feature of Electrode. Now, how I forgot his mouth, I don't know. I don't know. It's... Who put the mouth on this? Right? Isn't it supposed to pretend to be a Pokeball? Pokeballs don't have mouths. Look at this thing. He's smiling so big he's got teeth. Look at it. Look at that. I don't... Yeah, I'm mad too. Look at that. He's got a mouth. And I didn't put a mouth. The coloring's also messed up. Whatever. It is a white and red potato. All right, the last Pokemon of episode 2. Who's it gonna be? Who is it going to be? Who's it going to be? Is that a Magikarp? Is that a Magikarp? Oh my god. It's a Magikarp! Let's go. Who is that Pokemon? We are ending this one off on a banger, you guys. I played Pokemon Stadium growing up so much. I played that little Magikarp minigame, the Carp, ding, ding, ding minigame so much. I know what this Pokemon looks like, all right? Now, as we draw it, you may be thinking, you really don't know what Magikarp looks like, and that's fair. That's a fair assessment. Because in the time between playing the Magikarp game as a kid and now, I've seen a lot of animated fish, and the animated fish don't really look like Magikarp, and I kept trying to put in those features, like the lips that like go around the face, and then the eyeball crest on the side of the head. But because of the iteration, remember we talked about that iteration, I landed on a pretty good Magikarp, right? I over detailed the tail, all right? I messed up the fin placement, and I gave the bottom like little crown thing way too much detail. Although, to be fair, I couldn't remember. I thought something went on the bottom, but I wasn't sure, so I just kind of made that up. I just duplicated the top and put it down. But look at his face. Look at his expression. That's Magikarp. You can't deny it. You cannot look at that and say that's not Magikarp. Show someone who knows what Magikarp looks like this picture, they will identify it as Magikarp. They might identify it as a bad fan art of Magikarp, which it is, but they will know that that is Magikarp. I'm going to show you the comparison here, and you're going to see that aside from the back tail and the bottom like little spike thing, it's pretty good. All right, we're ending it off on a banger. Here we go. Look at that. Look at it, guys. Come on. That's magical, right? Come on. All right, that is episode 2. That's week 2. We did it. Another 6 Pokemon down. I can't believe we got here. If I'm being honest, I'm not someone who really sees things through, so this is surprising to me, but here we go. Second entry. Maybe we'll get a third next week. I don't know. But, I appreciate all of you watching. And until next time, you guys have a good day. and a good week and a good time. Have a good everything. Bye-bye.